Okay. I'm going to discuss this question. This question is it's a question that's regarding perfect cube, but the same idea can be extended to a perfect square. Okay, so this is a O-level question. So they phrase it this way. So let's try to explore the question first. So if you look at the question, part A is quite easy. So to answer part A, that's not an issue. So you just do your ladder method. So make sure at the end of part A, you must answer the index notation. So that's the end of part A. So if you explore part A, you look at the powers. Do you realize the powers are can be divided by 2? So in actual fact, 784, both the powers can be divided by 2. So in actual fact, 784 is a perfect square. So there are some exam questions. They ask you this after the prime factorization part. Sometimes they will be asking you, is 784 a perfect square? So a lot of students, they didn't know how to answer such a question. You answer based on the definition of a perfect square. Being a perfect square will have powers that are divisible by 2. So your explanation should be so you will answer them in a index notation. So mention about the power. Okay, so they will ask you for such thing. Is it a perfect square? Or how can you tell that it is a perfect square? Okay. So anyway, the challenge part is part B. So the number that you have, the prime factorization that you have, we're going to multiply to a fraction. And after multiplying to a fraction, I'll be getting a perfect cube. So I'm going to multiply a fraction to 784. After multiplying, I'll get a perfect cube. Means the power can be divided by 3. So how am I supposed to do that? Okay, let's explore part B. So when we say 784 is 4 times 7 squared. Okay, so what does that actually mean? This thing actually means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 times 7. Now I'm going to multiply by a P over Q, and I'll be getting a perfect cube. Perfect cube means the powers can be divided by 3. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So when we multiply by a fraction, so it actually become like that. The numerator will follow all the numbers. So you need to multiply by P and Q in such a way that I'll get powers that can be divided by 3. Okay, so the trick is here. Q is a 2. Q is a 2 because I can cancel. and I will be getting a 2 cube. So Q is a 2. And P is a 7. Because if I got P as a 7, I will get 7 cube. Okay, so I managed to get 2 cube times 7 cube. You realize the powers can be divided by 3. So how do I do that? So let's do it again. So I multiply by P and divide by Q. So this is the 2 cube. So in order to cancel away, I got to cancel like this. Then this is the 7 cube. So in order for this to happen, P will be 7, Q will be a 2. So actually, you also don't need to show working. For some people, they can tell straight away. But if you need the understanding, then you got to work it out in this way, then you can see. So again, there is a variety of questions that comes with this. Okay, so try to understand the idea. Whatever idea, like in this question, is a perfect cube. Okay, the power must be able to be divided by 3. Okay, so digest a bit, you will have quite a bit of practice on this time.